Alright, hello everybody. Back with some more 8th multi-world action. Hit BK in both Symphony of the Night and Mario 64, but we did unlock our Powerwash, so here we are, back to more cleaning. Let's see, levels we have access to here are Submarine, Ancient Statue, Recreation Vehicle, and Frolic Boat. So this is what we have to work with at the moment. So let's go with, I just start with the biggest one we have at the moment, which is Submarine. Let's get in there and get to it. And as always, we're still using the mod to have our trident on every level because, yeah, weaker washers just not doing that anymore. Why am I trident not equipped? Buttons, there we go. Aha, yes. Clean it all. And we'll see what we unlock. Either more progression for other games, more levels here, or an entirely new game entirely. Alright, so... Yep, okay. I guess I was... He can slightly get underneath this railing, then he can't jump anymore. Yeah. I was in there, it's like, why can't I jump? Why can't I jump? It's like, oh, because that model was very slightly underneath that railing. I typically like to start up top and then go down below. You can get a little bit of the lower part down here as well. My tracker so I can see it a little bit better. There we go. And we're starting off with more garbage, as always. There's always a lot of garbage in Powerwash. Because, you know, it's all dirty. Yeah. Yeah. At least the trident with the max washer makes this go pretty quickly. Loot Baldur's Gate. Which, yeah, if you haven't been following, I did change Baldur's Gate 3 to be there's a mod for it to be a little roguelite type thing. We're going to give that a shot instead of doing the actual story-based version of Archipelago, because I felt that was a little too open, and you can just kind of bum rush the goal a little too quickly. And there weren't a lot of progression blocks, so we'll try something new. It's still Baldur's Gate 3. It's just a combat-focused roguelike instead. So, it'd be pretty neat. And that is whenever we find the unlock for it. It's out here in Multiworld somewhere. Could even be here at 30%, maybe? Nope. That's a piece of hard to win Wigger. Alright, most of the top here. Let's just go around to the bottom. Let's grab this a little bit. Let's see here. More garbage. Woo! Garbage galore. Over there. See grime, clean grime. Rare loot times 5. Now that'll be very interesting once we get over there. We'll have a lot of loot waiting for us. It's very tense for some reason. Alright, just loosen up a little bit. It's our when power washing is not great. A lot of back and forth motion. Ding. That's our first ding. A lot of this map has a bunch of different angles you have to get at it from, so it's hard to clean everything on the first pass. Let's go up and get the very top. It's the inside of these, so let's just focus on those real quick. There we go. What's up? Getting tangled with the mouse cable. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Got it. That porthole, the top should be just about done. Yep, just like that. Big dings. It's a handle, got the handle, got that. I think that's everything up there. Let's focus on back here. So that'd be from the bottom, the remaining of that. I think we got, nope, a couple boreholes still, a couple areas here on the edge. Get these straps. opposite side. And then we'll go down below. Yay, no falling damage. See these casings. Nope, that part. A little bit of extension. There we go. Alright, let's get the rest of this bottom. Yeah. Other side of all that. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the good stuff. Don't lag. There we go. Look out over at the tracker, and it's all a bunch of garbage. Did not miss anything of note. Get all that from this weird angle while I'm here. Last few little bits that we left behind. Go up from a different angle for that little part. Let's grab this hatch while we're here. Railing. Need a better angle at that one. Make it, yeah, up here on top. There we go, like that. That's the hole. Get the rest of this tank. Nope, can't make that jump. Let's just go around the edge, it's fine. This tank. And And just fall all the way down, it's fine. Weird angle on this tank that we missed. No, we got that tank. Alright, never mind, we got them. I think most things. This tank, a little bit more on this mount. Mount. There we go, got that tank. Got that tank. Mount. Probably missed a little bit on these air tanks as well, because they're kind of weird. Got those. Oh, missed that one. There we go. All right, time to look at the log. Front window frame. That guy. Window. Third frame. There we go. Headlight. Always miss a headlight. Yeah, this mount down here. And these arm grabbers, yeah. These are very tricky to get everything. It's these guys. Side hatch porthole. Yeah, this strap kind of blocks some of the water, so. Up in there. Where are we missing? There we go. There it is. Did it. Found a whole bunch of garbage. All right. I believe that's the longest one of the ones we have access to. So let's just knock out the rest. It's tricky to use the highlight on because I have it set to blue and the underside's blue. It's like, damn it, no. Too lazy to go in and change it. I could change it to like green or something, but yeah, I like the blue. Not too hard to see though. This side's probably the worst where the sun's shining on it. Get as much of the bottom part as we can before we move up. Hey, power starter Mario 64. You only need like, 20 more. At this point, I think we should be able to just play everything else, send all the power stars over there, and probably get pretty close to goal at this point. We'll see. A little bit on the spike, a little bit on these plates. The slabs, as they call them. Most of the rest are going to be viewable from the top. Yeah, well, I might get text messages. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and move on up. Where's the ding? There's the ding. Cleaning the cracks. There, gotta get it from a different angle. Not the thing I was aiming for, but I will take it. All dings are good dings. That one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Any good dings. Hey, another power star 64. Yeah, we're going to start finding a lot of power stars now. Ding. Just get all the little bits we can here. A little bit better. Oh, I see a little bit down there. Yep. Yeah, we get a little bit at this angle. Need a little more extension for up there. Alright, seems pretty good from this side. Don't mind that volcano distance. It's fine. It is fine. I just jump on top. That's supposed to be sprint jump, but all right, I'll take it. One diamond, a necrodancer. I also changed necrodancer to have only 3 characters available. So when we goal it with 10 zones completed super early, we're not sending out hundreds of checks from all the other characters that we never touched. So that should make it a little bit cleaner. Yeah, cleaner. Get it, because we're playing Powerwash. Yeah. Yeah. Just fell all the way down. Yeah, get all those angles. So a little bit on this spike. This is probably underneath it. This is fine. Just right up the nose. I don't know how his character bounces around on stuff like that, but I will take it. With the actual necklace itself, it's probably an underneath part somewhere. I need an extension to get to. Probably focus on this angle from the beginning when I'm down here, but whatever. Necklace, what am I missing? Probably from behind. A little bit more extension. There we go. There's the necklace. Seeing much of anything. Oops. No steam overlay, please. Yep. All right. Couple arm slabs. Yeah, I felt like I missed something there. Got that one. Yeah, which one over here? Yep, it's on this side. Yep. Chest. Me wonders if I should just go from way back here at the start and then just get everything I can. Eyes. Need to go at it from above. See helmet crest right there. Yep, there we go. And that eye. And one face slab. Which one? Not this side. No. Did it. Oh god, not the volcano. And speaking Necrodancer, that unlocked our Necrodancer. So once we hit these last couple levels, if we don't unlock any more levels, we'll move over to that and see how well we do with that. Necrodancer I definitely struggle with. I'm just not good at that game. Alright, yeah, these last two should be very quick. There we go. Lock the camera, please. And if it didn't have this option, and we'd have to actually move the camera the entire time, that would be horrible. Like doing this, part of me wants to do this for first-person shooters now. So just be like, all right, shoot there, shoot there, shoot there, shoot there. Haha, I shoot everything. It is very tempting. The problem is if you need to turn around, it's just like, all right, move at most like 45 degrees. Need to quickly do a 180. That might be a little difficult, but I don't know. I think it could be doable. Not that I really play that many first-person shooters anymore. And even then, usually don't play them competitively, so I don't need to be able to whip around and do 180s anymore. I used to, though, a long time ago. I used to compete in them. Way back in the day. You out there are probably too young to know even which games I competed in. They aren't as popular as they used to be these days. This bumper, bumper, bumper. Bumper. It's always annoying. I can't figure out where. It's probably like these edges. Yep, got the bumper. Okay, cool. Tire clean. Got those tires. Get the front tire, yeah. Got that tire. Got that tire. Alright, cool. Body, I think, goes up a little bit. So I need to get the top. Windshield, always. It's rough a little bit, especially the windshield wipers. I don't know why windshield wipers always have such an issue. There. Got all those. Power Stars, Flail of Ages. It's just a filler item, so it's probably not great. Did find our satisfaction, and that is the important part. This vent. Nice. Alright. Mirrors always have an issue. Oh, yeah, didn't even touch that mirror. And brake lights. That one. You get this one done. Alright. Didn't get much there. We just got a power star. And boat. That's the last one we have access to. Nope, bad mouse wheel. That's a new speedrun strategy. Oh, there's a speed limit. I can't just let it ride. Oop, there we go. There's a point. If it goes too fast, it won't register. There we go. Let's do that. It's kind of funny. They put a limiter on it. Would be a natural palette strategy. You get a little bit of cutting through the grime, you get a little bit of widespread, get a little bit of soap, and you just do everything at the same time. All right. Leave that is everything from below. Actually, I think I use this side. No. Do I actually need the ladder to get up? Seems so. Alright, fine. Ladder it is. Right. Let's get everything here while we're here. Ding ding. To that. Steering wheel. There we go. Control box, control panel. Alright. Should be most of it. Around the side. I don't know why I don't get this part up here down below. Probably should do that. But this works too, I suppose. to the back. Oh, much garbage. Let's go grab this side. Get it at an angle first and then just slowly move over. Then I can turn around and get it from the other angle. Just like this. Seemed to work pretty well. I think that's about everything from the lower. Support apparently. It's a couple sports. It's fine. I missed Symphony of Night. All right, that'll open up a lot of stuff. Probably open up the entirety of normal castle, because I think all you really need is just some sort of movement tech or flying tech to get to absolutely everywhere. And then mist lets us get through any mist gates as well, so that's just doubly important. All right, window frame, cabin pillars. Let's just highlight those. Down there. Yep. Done. Shop stock unlocked, Necrodancer as well. All right, I believe that is everything we have access to in Powerwash. Yep, absolutely nothing. Double check on the tracker just to be sure. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 levels unlocked. Done 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, all right. Currently BK and Powerwash. Take a quick little break, stretch a little bit, and hop over to Necrodancer. I'll be back in a few minutes.